Well, it looks like the video suggestions have been a success again, ChavezzSlovakia. SML movie, Jeffrey Gets Bullied is the suggestion. I watched an SML movie the first day of school, and they said the next I need to watch is Jeffy Gets Bullied. When it first started, I was really worried. I was like, man, I'm gonna cut out a lot of this video. This shit is not that entertaining. Just dudes with like puppets, and you could see their arms and shit. And I was like, the production seemed pretty good, but I was like, this is just not my style of show. And then after the story got started, I was like, all right, this shit's actually pretty entertaining. So let's go more Super Mario Logan. And if I sound kind of stuffy, I don't know what that is. I haven't been talking all day. I just started talking down. I'm like, Jesus, I sound terrible. Like I'm some kind of villain from like a Lord of the Rings movie or some shit like that. You shall not. That's not the villain. Let's do it.
All right, class. Today we are learning math lesson. Jeffy's law. First problem. 8 minus 4 equals. Anybody?
The answer is 4.
Wrong! You dumb! The answer is not 4. The answer is 8. See, you have 8 minus 4, take away the 4, and 8 is all that's left.
You
understand, class?
That's nice.
All right, class.
You take away the 4. You take away the 4.
Problem.
Okay.
We have 2 plus 2 equals. Anybody? Baby 2. Because we have the mommy 2 and the daddy 2 that love each other very much. They make baby 2. Okay, any questions? All right, moving on. Next problem.
Damn, Jeffy.
Hey, retard.
Ooh.
I said, hey, retard.
But
I would
Jeffy,
greatly appreciate if you stop throwing paper balls at me. Thanks.
that don't work, kids. That don't work.
Listen here, motherfucker. If you throw another goddamn paper ball at me, I will fuck your shit up. I'm not to be fucked with.
That's what I'm talking about, Jeffy. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not to be fucked with. Oh, but he's not stopping.
Retard. Nice helmet.
It's my nigga.
Wanna die today, motherfucker?
Whoa, calm down, retard. I think you got your helmet on too tight.
Oh, you know what? I think it is. You wanna fix it for me?
Oh my God. Oh.
Hey, you said that play right now.
Just beat his ass, Jeffy.
You beat him up. You keep fighting him.
Whoop his ass, Jeffy. I thought this was Jeffy getting bullied. Jeffy's not getting bullied here. He whooping ass. Jeffy ain't no bitch. ChavezzSlovakia.
What's wrong, Mario?
I just have a bad feeling that Jeffy got in trouble at school today.
Oh, Mario, you're just paranoid.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
That's Jeffy's teacher. Hello?
Hello, is this Mario?
Yes, this is Mario.
Can you come in for a parent-teacher conference? It's emergency.
Yeah, I'll be there right away. Alright, bye.
Mario,
It's a
what's
big
wrong?
ass
That
phone
was
for
Jeffy's
such a
teacher.
small.
He wants a parent-teacher conference right now.
What? Why?
I don't know. Let's go find out.
Thank you for coming to parent-teacher conference.
Wait, what is this all about?
Your son Jeffy, he beat up another student.
Wait,
What?
Yeah,
He whooped
kicked
his ass.
He kicked his ass real good.
Yeah.
Why'd he do that?
I
Exactly.
don't know. I teaching, I turn around, he kick ass. He kick student ass. Pretend desk is student ass.
That's how he
Beat
did
it
it.
up.
Jeffy's not usually
Beat it up.
violent.
Yeah, are you sure the student didn't, like, touch Jeffy's crayons or something?
I don't know. I don't see it. My eyes are so slant. But I...
His eyes are so slant. Don't say that to people. Watch it on the internet, but do not say that to people,
do know that
ChavezzSlovakia.
we cannot have violence in the school.
I understand that completely. What do you want us to do about it?
Well, I want Jeffy to write the student a note saying how sorry he is for kicking ass.
Okay, I understand that.
If he gets caught fighting again, suspended, done.
All right.
So they said about me, and I was still in
sorry,
school.
Mr. Chu, for wasting your time.
You beat up a student, Jeffy!
Jeffy, you're not supposed to fight people.
No fighting people, Jeffy!
One day, he threw a paper ball at me and called me a retard, so I had to fuck him up.
Language,
Yep.
Jeffy.
Yep.
Just because someone throws a paper ball at you and calls your name doesn't mean you can beat him up.
Well, I had to teach an asshole a lesson.
Goddamn right.
The first day you let somebody walk all over you is the day you become a bitch. And Jeffy ain't no bitch.
I ain't no
Mario, what if
bitch.
Jeffy really is being bullied?
Jeffy's not being bullied.
That motherfucker called me a retard, Daddy, so he got this four-finger knuckle sandwich right down his suck hole.
Well, Jeffy said you wanted to fight him. Now you have to write a letter apologizing to him.
Apologizing? For what,
bitch? Because he's a fucking pussy and he can't fucking square up against Jeffy? Well, just fuck that, Dad. I'm not writing fuck.
Mario, I'll write the letter.
He a bitch and he can't square up against Jeffy? It made it funny when he referred to himself in the third person. God damn it, Jeffy.
Okay, fine. Rosalina's gonna write the letter and you're gonna hand it to him in class, okay? And you're gonna apologize.
Fucking asshole. Jeffy is savage.
Class, take your seats. We're about to start.
Savage. Damn.
Hey, what do you want?
Hey,
My mom wrote you a
what's
note.
up?
I wrote you a note
Yeah,
saying I'm
get it
sorry.
right. Get it right, Jeffy.
Okay, well, here. I wrote you a note too.
Oh, you did? Thanks. He wrote me a note.
Aww.
Bitch
You
wants
want
to die.
Bitch wants to die.
I'm very disappointed that we have to have this conversation again.
What happened this time?
Your son Jeffy, he beat up same student while trying to apologize.
Same kid.
Mario, what has gotten into Jeffy?
He beat up the same student? Well, my son says that Bully Bill's bullying him.
I know see bullying. My eyes are so slack. I know see it. I have
so
no choice
fucked up.
but to suspend your son for a week.
A week?
Oh, we?
Get your son
That's
read.
it?
You beat up the student again, Jeffy? That's it, Jeffy. You're grounded for a week.
Well, at least I'm not a bitch.
Jeffy, we said no more
It's a
fighting.
good.
Jeffy, all you
That's
have to
a
do is
good.
give him the letter and apologize.
Good
I
logic.
did, Daddy. And you want to know what he did?
What?
I'll show you. He gave me a letter saying I was a retard.
Well, no, Mario, this is proof Jeffy really is being bullied.
Well, even if this is true, Jeffy shouldn't have beat up the bully.
Daddy, whose side are you on?
Well, Jeffy, you shouldn't have fought him. You should have just gave the letter to the teacher or told the teacher.
Teachers don't do fuck.
Mario, I don't
Teachers
like that
don't
Jeffy
do
is the only
fuck.
one being blamed for all this.
Well, there's nothing we can do about it. Jeffy's suspended for a week.
What does suspended mean?
That means you can't go to school for a week.
Great, Dad.
Yeah.
I should have gotten suspended a long time ago.
Yep.
Last damn week of my life, I beat up an asshole and I got suspended.
Jeffy, it's not a good thing that you're suspended. It means you can't go to school, you can't do your schoolwork, and you might fail.
Great.
Mario, what about when we send Jeffy back to school, we put a camera on his head and see what's really going on?
That sounds
Camera on it.
fucked
We
up.
would be able to see if he's getting bullied, and
Yeah.
we'd have proof to show the teacher. And
No,
maybe
that's
they,
a
you
bad
know, give him
idea.
schoolwork for that week.
No,
that he's
don't
gonna
do
miss.
this.
Yes.
Don't do it.
Guess that's what we're gonna do then.
Why are you still?
Okay. Is that
Okay.
noticeable?
I can't tell it's there.
Yeah, you can't really notice it. All right, Jeffy, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to
can't
school,
really
okay? You're gonna
notice
act
it, it's
completely
huge.
normal. And if you're really getting bullied, we'll have all the proof we need on that camera.
What happened if that motherfucker gets in my face?
Well, Jeffy, if he does, you're just gonna be quiet. You're not gonna say that. You're not gonna fight him.
Well, Daddy, what if he calls me a retard? I'll drop that motherfucker.
I'll drop it.
Jeffy, no, don't fight him. Don't do anything. We'll have all the proof we need if he's really bullying you.
Daddy, talk shit, get hit. If the motherfucker didn't learn the first 2 times, then he need that 3rd time's a charm ass whooping, Dad.
He needs that 3rd time to the charm ass woman. Talk shit, get hit. Jeffy's a savage. I like Jeffy.
Just get the card, Jeffy.
Get the card. Talk shit,
Today we're going to
get
be learning
hit.
about history. Take your seats.
This dude is fucked up, bro.
Back so soon, retard?
My
Don't
nigga.
listen to him, Jeffy.
Don't do
Who
it,
dressed
Jeffy.
you today, huh? Your mommy?
I'll have you know that I dress myself every morning.
Whoa, nice camera on your head. What are you filming? A day in the life of a retard?
Oh my God. Jeffy, don't. No.
This time I'm gonna kill you, bitch!
No, Jeffy, don't kill him. Don't kill him, Jeffy.
Oh, he called him retard? That's messed up. That's messed up.
Yeah, so Bully Bill was bullying Jeffy the whole time.
Yeah, but Jeffy kicked his ass. Jeffy kicked his ass real good.
So is Jeffy in trouble?
No, Jeffy no in trouble now. Bullied Bill the one in trouble. But I think Jeffy taught him a lesson, so he definitely learned his lesson now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I
He
knew that
watches
Jeffy was
the
getting
fight
bullied, but now
video
we have
and
the
shit.
proof, though.
Yeah, we do. So Bullied Bill in trouble. He done.
No bullying. Bro, Bully Bill's getting
Hey,
fucked
Jeffy.
up. Bully Bill, no.
What do you want?
I just wanted to say I'm sorry for calling you names and bullying you. My name is Bully, and so I feel like that's what I have to do.
Well, which
Okay.
ass beating made you realize that? The first, second, or the third?
The third, definitely the third one, yeah.
Okay, well, apology accepted.
The third one.
So, Jeffy, the bully really apologized?
Yeah, Mommy. He was probably tired of his ass getting beat.
Well, Jeffy, I'm glad the
my
bully
God.
apologized, but you shouldn't beat up people. You should always go tell a teacher
Yeah,
or an
Jeffy,
adult.
don't beat up
Daddy,
people,
stitches
Jeffy.
get stitches. The only way to teach them a lesson is get a Jeffy foot up their ass.
No, Jeffy. Don't bully people. Oh, man. Let's go to the comment section. Bullying sucks, dude. It happens like all the time too in school, and that shit's fucking awful, bro. Like my dad used to joke around with me all the time. I remember the first time he was teaching me how to fight. I think I was in middle school, and you know, he was just a fatherly son moment, right? He had actually been back for deployment for a couple of months. And he just brought it up, the combat training that he did, he showed me that they were doing jujitsu and, you know, boxing and all that other type of stuff. And he had a bunch of pictures. And I was really interested about, you know, how to fight, really, because I didn't really know how to fight. When my dad came to the United States from Trinidad, he was telling me how, you know, he used to get bullied for his accent, because he had a really strong accent. So he said he used to not really talk that much. When he made his first group of friends, it's because he was a dancer. You know, my dad can break dance. To this day, my dad can still break dance, which is fucking awesome. He said he would hang out with all these break dancers. And he said what he did, instead of fighting people, he just made big friends. That's what my dad said. He said, there's no need in just fighting people, because he said, you'll be fighting all the time. Just make big friends. And then you just hang out with big friends, and then people don't mess with you anymore. It's a good situation. You can just hang out and have a good time. But that stuck with me. I thought that was really clever. And so that's kind of what we did. I became the big homie for a lot of people, even though I'm not that tall. I'm not that big, but I'm mean. And I figured out that that's a lot to do with it, is just having ill intent for another human being. That'll take you far. But then I also realized, after fighting a lot and getting into a lot of scuffles and just, you know, slapping people or pushing people too hard or breaking somebody's stuff, that like a lot of people will talk shit, but they don't actually want physical violence. And that's something that you guys can really take a lot of safety in. Even if people are bothering you, a lot of times people don't actually want to physically fight you. I mean, that's just not, it's not fun. I mean, it hurts. Fighting is painful, and people like talk a lot of shit, even bullies and shit, but if you've ever been concrete burned, that shit sucks dick. It is not something people want to do that often, and people who want to fight, most of the time when you get actually hit in the face with a knuckle, you change your convictions a lot. You go, is this really worth just calling them some names every once in a while? A good fight changes people. I made a lot of friends too from fighting too. I don't know. I mean, as a parent, you never want your kid really to fight people, even though you know bullying is gonna happen. You don't really want it to escalate to physical violence, and you really hope that you can come to some kind of solution that doesn't involve that. But you know, sometimes people suck, and you know you're not gonna get along with everybody, so the shit is gonna happen. But I think what's most important is to remember, dude, if you have somebody you don't like, and there is somebody that you can take advantage of, be a protector, don't be a bully. That's what I can say to all my bullies out there, because I was a bully. I figured out I was bullying a couple of kids, and I figured out what that really was like, and it changed me. I made friends with those kids, and then I became somebody they could go to if they had problems. And as many a times I've been in class, get a text message, so-and-so's not letting me go to class, get a call, you know, one of my homies is crying or something, somebody punched him in the face or some bullshit, somebody broke their laptop or something, and then here comes Chavez and the homies rolling through. You got some questions to answer, my nigga. But what happened to Nando's laptop, though? That's what I'm asking about. And a lot of times you can find solutions to problems, you know, by traveling in packs. That's what I would say. My dad used to always say, you know, he said, I'm always worried about you guys because you have such confidence when you're in your group. But what do you guys do when you're alone? I was like, you know, we get into a lot of fights when we're by ourselves. People just don't want to fight us when there's more than one of us, because we will jump you. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing to say. We will jump you. I don't know. There's how many of you? There's 2 of you and 4 of us. Don't fuck with us. We'll fuck you up, bruh. Well, I don't know, man. You guys will be all right. That's one thing I figured out for a lot of these issues. Don't let things escalate unnecessarily. Do not start feuds with people. Always make up with people if you have the chance. If you get a chance to, you know, talk to the person one-on-one, like when you guys are in the principal's office after a big argument, and squash some beef, do it. That's my biggest advice. Because conflict is going to happen, and I think people focus on the wrong portion of that. You're gonna get into issues with people. Somebody's gonna move your stuff when you don't want them to move your stuff. Somebody's gonna call you names when you don't want them to call you names. Somebody's gonna push you around every once in a while. That shit's gonna happen. But the biggest issue is when people do not squash the beef. That is when shit escalates to people bringing weapons to school, bringing guns to school, jumping so-and-so with their friends. That is when shit gets out of hand. But if you meet up with that person, and sometimes, you know, I don't know, I don't feel like I should be encouraging people to fight, but I'm just saying with my friends in my situation, when shit escalated to, you know, a fighting type beef, we meet up one-on-one, we scrap it out. You always make up after that shit. And never let the shit escalate. Never take the time to talk shit to somebody or belittle somebody if you do beat them up or lay your hands on them. Don't do that. That is the shit that takes shit out of hand. I would say, deal with your conflicts, deal with your bullying, and make up with the person afterwards. I mean, it's funny, what Jeffy did is funny, but a lot of times this shit don't end up like that. You know what I mean? Like, you see people getting bullied in class and shit, and then a lot of times they'd be like, yo, don't call me that, don't say that. They stand up and they don't really want to fight. They're just angry and upset, and they get slapped in the damn face. I mean, I've seen way more Jeffys get their ass whooped than dish out multiple beatings. I mean, I've seen kids get their teeth knocked out for less. You always make sure you talk it out with the people, and you know, a lot of times people are really open to that. You know, you'd be like, yo, my bad, I just didn't mean that shit. That's just not how I meant it. If you want to scrap, that's cool, but it's just not what I want to do. But I'm down, I'm with it. I mean, if you're not with it, then don't tell them you're with it. Whatever. I'll see you guys later. This SML movies are really fucking nice, and Jeffy's a fucking savage. So that's what we're gonna leave that at. I'll see y'all next with ChavezzSlovakia. Peace.